All right, get ready because today we're going to be taking a deep dive into how to trade like an eagle.
Oh, I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So the big question is, are you, the listener, ready to learn how to, like, soar above the market?
Above the fray.
Yeah, snag those winning trades.
Totally.
That's what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to be breaking down excerpts from this book, really zeroing in on what's actually useful.
Actionable, right.
Yes. Thank you. Actionable insights for the listener.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I was looking at this book, one of the things that really intrigued me was this whole concept of an eagle's mindset. It's not just about, like, charts and numbers and things like that.
Right.
It's about a way of thinking, right?
Absolutely. It's a whole approach, like thinking of it as developing the sharp vision and strategic planning. And just that unwavering focus of an eagle,
Yeah.
Those are qualities that, when applied to trading, I mean, it can make a huge difference.
Yeah, so let's break it down. Let's break down what it actually takes to develop that eagle eye. And according to the book, it's all about combining these different types of market analysis.
Yeah.
So it's not just about looking at charts. We're talking fundamental analysis, technical analysis, even keeping an eye on the news and, like, what's the sentiment?
Oh, absolutely. Getting that full picture.
Yeah.
Like, a fundamental analysis is kind of like, if you're buying a car, you're not just going to look at the sticker price, right? You're going to investigate the engine, the mileage, the safety features.
Okay, yeah.
You're trying to understand the inherent value of a company.
Right.
And then technical analysis, on the other hand, is identifying those patterns and trends in price charts. So it's more like, looking at the road signs, kind of anticipating where the market might be heading.
Yeah, okay. That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
And then, news and sentiment analysis. This is something that I think a lot of people kind of forget about, or they don't.
Yeah, they dismiss it.
Yeah, they don't put as much emphasis on.
Yeah.
This is where you're, like, really tuning into, what are the latest headlines?
Yeah.
What's the overall mood?
Yeah.
Like, is there a feeling of fear in the market?
Fear and grade, right.
Is there excitement? Yeah, all of these can give, like, really valuable clues.
For sure.
Remember that time when the entire crypto market, like, dipped because of that one tweet?
Oh, classic example.
Classic example of sentiment driving the market.
Absolutely. And, it works the other way, too.
Right.
I mean, think about, I remember this time when a biotech company had, like, amazing clinical trial results.
Oh, wow.
But after digging deeper, I realized that, the regulatory approval process was going to be, like, much longer and more complex than anticipated.
So that, like, underlying, like...
It's the why, right.
Yeah, the why.
That's the fundamental analysis.
Yeah.
And that insight helped me avoid a potential loss because everybody was, so excited about it.
Jumping on the bandwagon?
Yeah. But there was more to the story.
Wow.
Understanding that why behind a market trend can really, I mean, it's the difference between winning and losing, potentially.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about how to spot those opportunities, like a soaring eagle.
Up. High.
Right.
Yeah.
But what about protecting ourselves, when things get a little turbulent?
Yeah, a little rocky.
The market, it's not always sunshine and rainbows.
No.
So this is where building a strong nest comes in. Or risk management.
Yeah, risk management is key. It's like that an eagle building a secure nest high up on a cliff.
Oh, okay.
You need that solid foundation,
To protect your capital.
to protect your capital.
Yeah.
So the book talks about these things called stop-loss orders,
Yeah.
which are like basically setting a safety net
Okay.
to limit your losses on a trade.
So that's kind of like, I guess an example would be if you buy a stock at $50
Okay.
and then you set a stop-loss order at $45.
Right.
So if it drops to $45, it's like automatically
Sells, yes.
spells. Okay.
Preventing further losses.
So it's like damage control, basically.
Exactly. Damage control.
Automatically getting you out of the trade if it starts going south.
Exactly.
Okay, and then there's take profit orders.
Yes.
So it's like almost like the opposite.
The flip side, yeah.
Yeah, this is where you decide in advance when you're going to swoop in and, like, take those profits.
Lock them in, yeah.
Yeah, lock them in. So, for example, same stock, you buy it at $50, set a take profit order at $60, and once it hits that price, boom,
You're done.
Done, and you've secured those
You
gains.
secured your gains, yeah.
It's kind of
Like the walls of that nest.
yeah, it's like it's providing that sense of security.
It is a sense of security.
So you can trade with more confidence.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, all this talk of these nests and, like, safety nets and things like that really makes me think about, like, the psychological side of trading. How do we, as traders, stay calm and collected.
Yeah.
When the market, it throws those curveballs.
Yeah, it will. Always.
It will. Yeah.
The book talks about soaring above the crowd.
Okay.
So basically, like, mastering the mental game.
The mental game is huge.
Huge.
It's about conquering those emotions
Yeah.
that can cloud our judgment,
Which are,
fear and greed.
oh, tell me about it.
Right.
I remember this one time I, like, totally panicked and I sold this stock way too early
Oh,
because I was afraid of, like, losing a small profit.
right.
And it turns out if I had just, like, held on just a little bit longer,
Just a little bit longer.
I would have made a much bigger gain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like that saying, fear makes the wolf bigger than he is.
It really does magnifies everything.
Yeah.
That's why having a trading plan
Okay.
is crucial.
Yeah.
It's your flight plan.
I like that.
Right. You
Yeah.
outlined your goals, your risk tolerance, like how are you going to enter a trade?
Mm.
How are you going to exit a trade?
Okay.
That helps avoid those impulsive emotional decisions.
So, okay, it sounds like having a plan is a great way to kind of keep those emotions in check.
Absolutely.
Have you read the book Trading in the Zone?
I have, yeah, it's a classic.
It's so good. And it, like, really helped me to understand how my own beliefs and, like, biases
Yeah.
were influencing my decisions.
Oh, for sure. It's all about that mental resilience, that objectivity.
Yes, totally.
Being able to look at things without all that baggage.
Yeah, okay, so we've got, like, our eagle eyes.
Okay.
We've got, a sturdy nest.
A sturdy nest.
And we've got that calm, collected mindset.
That's right.
What's next?
What's next on our journey?
What's next on our journey to becoming, expert traders?
Well, now it's time to hone those hunting skills.
Ooh.
Just like an eagle constantly practices, its aerial maneuvers
Right.
and hunting techniques, we need to constantly refine our skills. Right? So we're talking continuous learning, right?
Continuous learning.
The book talks about, reading books, articles, attending webinars,
Mm-hmm.
but most importantly, like getting out there and practicing.
Practice. Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah. What are some of your go-to resources for like staying sharp?
Oh, I mean, to me, connecting with other traders
Yeah.
is, like, invaluable.
Yep.
Whether it's at industry conferences, online communities,
Yeah.
exchanging ideas, learning from different perspectives.
Yeah, it's like having a flock of eagles,
A flock of eagles, yeah.
all sharing their knowledge.
Sharing their experience, yeah.
Yeah, wow. So to sum it all up, we talked about, developing an eagle's eye for market analysis,
Okay.
building a strong nest with risk management,
Mm-hmm.
soaring above the crowd with that emotional discipline,
Yes.
and then like constantly honing those hunting skills through continuous learning.
Continuous learning, that's the key.
The key, yeah.
It's not just about, like, mimicking what an eagle does. It's about embodying the mindset. Oh, I like that.
Of patience, focus, and adaptability.
So for our listener out there, I want you to think about this.
Okay.
What aspect of the eagle's approach
Yeah.
really resonates most with you?
Yeah, what speaks to you?
Yeah. And how can you actually apply it to your trading journey?
That's right.
What's going to make you a more successful trader?
Think about that.
Yeah.
Remember, just like that eagle, you have the potential to, really soar to incredible heights in the market.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
And remember, the sky's the limit.
it is.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and hey, who knows, maybe you'll be teaching us a thing or two about trading like an eagle someday.
I'd love to hear it.
I would too. All right, that's it for today's deep dive.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.